These guys, the Yellow Vests, are still turning out all-around fans in massive numbers, and of course, results in almost routine scuffles with the police as seen here. Now, if there is one thing you can say about Yellow Vests, it's that they are persistent beyond words. Rain, shine, snow, heat, it doesn't seem to slow them down at all. Now, at this particular event, we seem to be seeing a subset of Yellow Vests combine forces with climate change activists to sort of stir up these current protests. Again, keep in mind, the Yellow Vest is not a group itself, but rather a collection of groups, many with competing interests.
The Yellow Vest movement, 1 year later, still going strong. Folks, this is the front page of our blog, I guess, or a news aggregation, or whatever you want to call it. And if you go to, for example, news by subject by date, you'll see a bunch of subjects arranged alphabetically. If you scroll down to Yellow Vest movement, by the way, that right there, that is supposed to evoke the line from 1984, in which Winston is told that if he wants to see a vision of the future, to imagine a boot stomping on the face of humanity forever. But this is the webpage for the Yellow Vest movement, and because it is news, I put the news at the top, and you can scroll down and see that we are now in 1 year into the Yellow Vest movement, which of course started in France, but has spread to other European countries, and I believe even some Central South American countries, I think. I could be wrong about that. And I think we've seen people in Hong Kong with the Yellow Vest thing going on as well. But now that it is a year later, it is being reported on by some major news agencies. You have this here, French Interior Minister blames protest violence on thugs by Reuters. And we have stuff here by Washington Examiner, New York Times, CNN, Washington Post, The Guardian, Reuters again, The Independent, The Hill, and etc. So now that it's a year later, it's actually being reported on again. But it's been reported on this whole time. And if you want a very good, accurate, but also very short and digestible source of news on this stuff, I highly recommend Red Shark Intelligence. You may remember Red Pill Shark. Same thing.
What you're looking at here are the massive demonstrations still taking place in France even after 43 weeks of battle with the authorities. Has much changed for the people of France in this time? Well, arguably not, but the fact these protests are still ongoing and the turnout still so high is critically important to what comes in the next several months.
But Red Shark Intelligence is the new name of that channel. It is on BitChute, which I highly recommend, because this stuff is likely to be purged off of YouTube pretty soon. Possibly by December 10th of this year. You'll see all this stuff, protest footage, anything with violence or military operations, all this stuff is probably going to be purged off of YouTube within a couple of weeks here.
I want to cover the last week of protests and what they looked like for the Yellow Vests. First up, we had this clip of police not only spraying, but kicking a man away in a wheelchair. And of course, there's this clip of police charging into recently deployed CS gas and apparently indiscriminately beating whomever got in their way. And to be completely honest, these scenes are not even the most shocking of the lot. All told, last week 89 people were arrested and hundreds, if not thousands, were hit with tear gas. Ironically enough, Macron's administration had reported that they were failing to meet this year's fiscal goals while allocating an additional 25 billion euros to fighting Yellow Vests exclusively.
This channel is amazing. For now, it's still on YouTube, but who knows how long that'll last. I highly recommend this. He also keeps tabs on a lot of international stuff, so it's sort of the, I guess you could say, the red pill take on international news. but whatever you want to call it, it is accurate and well sourced. And if you want to know what's going on in Hong Kong, because that keeps going on, the Yellow Vest movement, Haiti, etc., definitely stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to close this video with a sort of music video thing that I put together roughly a year ago. The song is by the band Killing Joke. I kind of remixed it a little bit with other stuff in there, but there you go, and enjoy. Till next time, folks, if there is a next time. By the way, I should say right now, scroll down to our BitChute channel, subscribe to us there, because again, something is happening with YouTube. It's called COPPA. They're making a bunch of changes. I don't want to give you a long spiel, but it may be that all the good stuff will be gone in a couple of weeks. So subscribe to us at BitChute. And if you want to donate to us, go to our link, or subscribe to our link. We can't give you the whole link because YouTube won't let us. So we're going to have to leave out the http // www dot, and then you just paste it after the www dot in your address bar, and then you can donate to us. We just need a few more bucks, and I think we'll reach the minimum that we need to reach before we can cash out, which is 150. So about 15 more bucks or 20 more bucks or so, folks. And yeah, so thank you very much, everyone. Liberty, strength, honor, honesty, integrity, justice, truth, love, and laughter. Say goodbye, Tappy.
Goodbye, Tappy.
There has been a lot of distinctions between nationalism and, of course, the dirty word fascism. Now, what's really interesting here, just moments ago, the crowd was actually chanting "Jesteśmy Polakami, nie faszystami," which translates to English means we are Polish, not fascist.
For 40 years, president after president, election after election, there has been a succession of betrayals, lies, and abandonments. Yes, Mr. Chairman, we are exhausted. Yes, we are full of anger. And yes, we have no other way to make our voices heard but to humbly put on this now famous yellow vest.
force that demands respect. From the Baltic to the straits of Gibraltar. A blue flag, gold stars marks a brand new end.
Former Belgian MP Lode Van Noos thinks the plan to create an EU army is not only aimed at Russia, but at the US as well.
It's not just aimed at Russia, it is aimed at the United States as well.
It's a civilizing force that demands respect. From the Baltic to the straits of Gibraltar.